he is still that weakling. Cheng Xiaoyu was tormented by the giant snake, and this humiliation reminded him of the experience at the Parthenon temple. Instantly, that intense unwillingness surged again. After finally getting a chance to become stronger, how could he repeat the same mistake? Finally, Cheng Xiaoyu killed the giant snake with his bare hands, experiencing the taste of defeating a strong enemy for the first time. He gained a lot of experience points, and a short dagger with paralysis and bleeding effects. Immediately after, the dungeon began to disappear, and Cheng Xiaoyu returned to the real world. When he reached the surface, he happened to encounter a group of hunters fighting monsters that had escaped from the dungeon. If a dungeon is not raided by hunters for a long time, the monsters inside will flood into the human world. As for the Mofit in front of them, although it is only an Earth-level monster, the hunters are a temporary team dispatched by the association nearby. They not only lack coordination but also a main carry, causing the tank at the front to suffer greatly. At this moment, the protagonist sees an old acquaintance, and is surprised to find that Zhu Xi is also participating in this raid. However, he's never been able to shake off the shadow of the Cardinal Temple, and always falters in battle. Seeing this, the protagonist decided to lend a hand. He took a stance, prepared to gather strength, and then launched the broken blade in his hand, piercing through the armor of the Mephit in one strike. The hunter team finally succeeded in defeating the boss, while the protagonist quietly hid his achievements and name, disappearing into the night. Zhu Xi, who witnessed this scene, was left in disbelief.
Your thoughts?
After some time, the male lad was successfully discharged from the hospital. Perhaps due to continuously getting stronger, his appearance had changed drastically, making him look like a completely different person. Not only did he captivate the young nurse, but even his younger sister at home almost didn't recognize him. Although becoming stronger on his own had become a fact, he still hadn't found a way to become wealthy on his own. Listening to the landlord's constant urging for rent, Cheng Xiaoyu could only humbly delay. The fastest way to make money right now is to raid high-level dungeons, but the title of a level 1 hunter has become a stumbling block. Although he now has the strength of a B-level hunter, retesting might expose the system and cause unnecessary trouble. Fortunately, luck was on his side this time, and the protagonist received an invitation to join a team for a C-level dungeon, where he could earn 2 million just by carrying some luggage. The captain is a C-level hunter named Huang Dongxi, and finally, there is a D-level wealthy newcomer named Liu Chenghao. The equipment made entirely from magical creatures is quite valuable, clearly indicating a wealthy second-generation individual looking to experience life. Huang Dongxi recruited the two purely to make up the numbers, as the association requires at least 8 people to raid a C-level dungeon. Huang Dongxi is very confident in his 6-person team. Even without a healer, they have conquered many C-level dungeons. However, this point made the protagonist very concerned. Why would a team that frequently tackles C-level dungeons and spends lavishly still often need to find people to make up numbers? Cheng Xiaoyu had a bad feeling. Afterward, the group continued forward and soon reached the boss's cave. The scene before them was incredibly shocking, as it was filled with densely packed magic crystals, roughly estimated to be worth several billion. The spider leader at the top was sleeping at the moment, making it the best time to mine the magic crystal stones. However, since all the tools were left outside, Huang Dongxi told the two main characters to stay there while they went back to get the tools. Unexpectedly, after the 6 went out, Huang Dongxi ordered his men to blow up the entrance, trapping the main character and Liu Chenghao inside the cave. It turns out the protagonist's premonition was correct. Huang Dongxi is actually a repeat offender. They would kill newly recruited teammates in the dungeon, using newcomers to attract monster attacks on one hand, and committing murder for profit on the other. As the son of a tycoon, Liu Chenghao's equipment is worth much more than the magic crystals inside. At this moment, the giant spider boss has been awakened. Liu Chenghao is so scared that his legs go weak, yet he still thinks about protecting the protagonist. Little does he know that the seemingly weakest level, 100 strength, is far beyond his understanding.
And
the above are episodes 1 to 5 of Solo Leveling. Next, Cheng Xiaoyu will face the true moment of crowning.